I was cruising down a long, straight stretch of road on my motorcycle, unchanging speed, flat and straight as an arrow for miles. Nothing but vast fields all around. My mind began to wander. I started to think about how uncomfortable I actually am. It's 100 degrees out here. I'm just cooking under the sun. The wind isn't helping much. In fact, it's just battering me. It's really noisy. I'm getting hit by bugs and I have to watch out for every driver, because I don't know if they're paying attention or not. Look at it like this, and the whole riding thing doesn't sound very appealing. So why was I so happy to choose to ride? Out of other options that might be easier and more comfortable, I still gladly choose to ride my motorcycle. Every time I throw my leg over my bike, I get a big smile on my face. When I have the option to ride, I choose to ride. I know that there are people across the world that feel the same way, but the question still remains. Why do we love to ride? Although I'm searching for the answer, this isn't about me. It's about figuring out the common reason for loving to ride among all the different people and all the different bikes. Is there really one tangible answer to why we all love to ride? Or is it just one of those mysteries of life that's unexplainable but very real? Everyone is so different, with their own riding style and preference of the bike type. Could there really be one commonality that brings us all together and answers why we love to ride?
2019 Yamaha YZ250FX.
2011 Harley-Davidson Road King.
2016 FCO7.
The 2006 Kawasaki ZX14R.
A 2008 Ducati Monster 695.
2007 Yamaha V-Star 650 Classic.
2019 Kawasaki ZX600.
BMW K1300S. This year is 2009.
The 2019 Harley-Davidson Road Glide Special.
22 Yamaha R7. The 2006 Kawasaki Vulcan 900.
1996 Triumph Adventure.
The 2005 Suzuki SV650.
It's a 2000 Yamaha YZ426 desert racing bike.
2020 Road Glide Limited.
A 2022 Kawasaki Vulcan S Cafe model.
I've been contemplating this question for a long time, and so far I've been unable to come up with an answer. Perhaps if I ask enough people, I'll be able to whittle down the reasons and find that one golden answer that solves the mystery. So why do you love to ride?
Oh, there's many reasons. So basically, number one, the freedom you get while you're riding. The wind blowing in your face, just going super fast on the roads. Certain smells you get while you're riding, it's just like nothing ever. And another reason is the cornering. It's like when you're in a corner, there's no feeling like it, just going fast and leaning hard.
Because it's a lot of fun and it's freedom, wind in your face, and just gotta try it out.
There's nothing cool than being on two wheels. Driving in the cage sucks.
I love to ride, I think, because it's about the closest feeling the poor man can get to fly. So, for $4,000, you can either get yourself a beat-up 2005 Honda Civic with 100 horsepower, or you can buy yourself this crotch rocket that can do 130 miles an hour in 15 seconds. I mean, to me, the choice is clear. Just in terms of power and fun that you can have, bang for your buck. This is where it's at, is riding.
I love to ride because it gives you all these sensations of being outside and going fast. You can feel it. Where a car, you're just kind of stuck in a cage and you really can't feel the speed, you can't really bend. And so it gives you a certain level of freedom that you can't get from any kind of vehicle that goes fast.
Well, that question's always kind of a hard one for me because it's a kind of
from a conglomerate of ideas, but for me it's kind of my release, after a long week of work and trying to be productive and all that stuff, I can come out here and ride this and not worry about anything. It's just between me and the bike. I'm not thinking about work, I'm not thinking about family, I don't have problems with bills. It's just how am I going to get through this next section of trail. So it just kind of lets me reset my brain, and it gets me through the week. It's something fun to think forward to during the week when you're on the grindstone.
I love riding because it allows me to explore a little bit more and have a little bit more fun while I'm out on the road.
When I ride, everything goes away. Everything, nothing else matters at that point. Just like playing the guitar, I'm a musician as well. I pick up the guitar, I ride my bike. It's all the same. I mean, there's something about these bikes and engines and just the exhaust and the wind in your face that just makes you happy.
Very therapeutic for me. It's just a good getaway from reality. I get to meet a lot of cool people, the really nice biker community. It's just just a good getaway basically. I like to ride because it's fun, with wind in your hair and going fast, so it's a thrill.
One, for the freedom. It's just nice to every now and then go out and go to ride by yourself and enjoy things by yourself. Also the community, just the friends that you get from riding.
No, why I ride is it's a stress reliever. You just focus. I could care less about the rocks and the trees and the ditches and the whatever. That's not what I'm out there for. I'm out for the cornering, the ability to handle something. I have to master anything that I do. I have to master it. It is what it is.
I love to ride because it's more of a freeing feeling, as in like throttle therapy. Jump on the bike, I can't be in a bad mood afterwards. Bad day at work, just ride home, and by the time I'm home, I'm in a great mood. Along with that, riding, a sport bike, it's definitely, the adrenaline's there. You're going up the mountains, up, and, long distance isn't really an option, but it's definitely thrilling.
I mean, there's many reasons why I love to ride, but the main one I want to say is freedom. The freedom you feel when you're on the road and just going there, it's amazing. But to me personally, it's when you're on those twists with this thing and you're just going there with your leg right there holding to that gas tank, your knees on the floor, you're giving it a good amount of throttle, or if you're braking, you're doing the trail braking all nice and good, getting all the performance and techniques of the bike. It's something that I think is beautiful.
It's just a great feeling to be out by yourself, riding through canyons, preferably, especially in Idaho, with all the river canyons that are available. It's just a great feeling. No matter if it's hot or cold, you can stay protected and enjoy the ride.
One of the biggest reasons is my late father. Every time I'm on the bike, I can hear him telling me what to do from when he taught me to ride. So it's hearing him again after he passed 5 years ago, and then the fact that when you ride a motorcycle, you use both sides of your brain, left and right, so it really keeps your head clear. And it's just my one space that when I'm on the bike, nothing else matters.
I'm not surprised, but I do find it interesting to see among the different riders I interviewed, with different machines, different ages, different riding styles, there's still a common theme among all of them. The biggest being the two F's, fast and freedom. If I were to explain this to someone that doesn't ride or has no interest in riding, I don't believe these reasons would do it justice. They can state things such as, well, I can go fast in my car, or I have the freedom to drive my car where I please. What's so different about riding a motorcycle, and why are you fanatical about it? Those answers alone don't make it clear as to why we love to ride to the non-riding person. All of the things mentioned earlier are fun benefits of riding a motorcycle, but they don't get to the root of the question. And maybe the question is too deep for simple answers. Maybe it's just in our blood. Maybe we're just a different breed. You either get it or you don't. We value our freedom in being able to make our own decisions. We crave the thrill from speed and cornering. We need a release from the stresses of daily life. These feelings run deep to our core, and that is what riding provides us when nothing else can. Every time I throw my leg over my bike, I get a big smile on my face. When I have the option to ride, I choose to ride. I know that there are people across the world that feel the same way. And now you know why we love to ride. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks to everyone that participated in my video. I appreciate all the input. Please consider subscribing if you like this content and want to see more. Please also feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you. See you next time.